Hello friends and fiends, and welcome to another episode of 31 Days of Halloween. Today's video is the Southside Serpent tattoo from the series Riverdale. I figured there was no better day to do this tattoo than on the day that Riverdale returns. I pulled up a picture of Penny Peabody's version of the tattoo because this is the one that I wanted to do, as well as it also faces forward most of the time because it is so flat on her wrist. I'm using a dotting tool to mark out the shape of the snake's head, as well as the curves of the S. I'm using a mossy green tone body paint for this, and then once I have the shape, I'm lightening it all up using a makeup wipe, and then taking a very small brush and marking out the actual coloring. Next, I'm taking a bit of the peach color in this palette with some more of that green and using this to color in the belly of the snake. My version of the snake is a bit more cartoonish compared to the real serpent tattoo, but I figured this was a little bit easier to do, especially if you're planning on using this for Halloween. I'm taking that red body paint from the Wet n Wild palette, filling in the mouth of both snakes, and drawing out the tongue. Next, I'm taking a very thin pointed brush and doing some slight outlining of black to separate the curves of the snake more easily. I'm outlining the rest of the shapes to differentiate between the colors, and then I'm creating the stripes on the snake's belly. I added the eyes and the nostrils to the snake. Then I took a white body paint and filled in the areas of the eye that are going to be yellow. I also used this white to mark out where the fangs of the snake are going to be. In hindsight, I should have done this part before filling the mouth in red. I'm leaving a lot of that white pigment where the teeth are going to be, even though it looks messy now, because I can always go back in and clean that up with some black lines. Taking some matte eyeshadows, I'm going in and reinforcing those colors. This will also help set down any of the cream products you're using. I'm using a black to re-outline, a yellow to fill in the eyes, a lime green for the underside of the snake, and then that neutral green to blend a little more depth into the body of the snake. Then I'm taking a bit of a faded black from this palette and creating some swirled designs on the back of the snake and adding some dots to give a cartoon-like effect of scales. I'm then taking a no color powder, but you could also use translucent, and I'm using this to mattify the effect of the tattoo and make it look more like a part of my skin. And that is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a lot of fun doing this design, even though it wasn't a complete copy of the original. Let me know if you have any other ideas that you'd like to see me do for Halloween, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!